Okay, let's just take a minute and talk about cats and essential oils. Essential oils are perfectly safe to use for all of your animals, including your cats. There's a lot of misinformation out there, and I'm here to tell you that it's misinformation. Pure therapeutic grade essential oils are perfectly safe for your cat. What we all need to be aware of when using therapeutic grade essential oils on our animals is that cats do, unlike dogs, horses, other animals, they have a deficient P450 cytochrome pathway, which makes it impossible for them to process chemicals. So if you're going to be using an essential oil for your cat, you need to make sure that it is pure therapeutic grade and you do your research. Chemicals are used, sadly, quite often in cheaper oils, the ones you buy in your grocery store or your health food store, and they're processed using chemicals and they're diluted using chemicals, and even though it says pure organic certified on the label, it's an unregulated market and is not necessarily so. So it's very important that you know what essential oil you're using on either yourself or your animals, and that it is what's on the label is in the bottle. Okay, aside from that, if you're using essential oils on your cats, think about why you're using an essential oil. What's the purpose? What is the symptom that your cat is exhibiting that you wanted to use a specific oil? There are some oils that do contain salicylate and phenols that we want to be cautious with because those are difficult for our cats to process. Going further along that line, if you are using essential oils on your cats, because they're small, they have this, cats are generally 10 pounds, unlike a dog, which can be 70, a horse, which is 1,000, a human, which is, you really want to make sure that you're diluting them. Any essential oil applied to a feline needs to be diluted between 75 and 90%. So you also want to make sure your carrier oil is, something that is safe to be used on your animal as well. Is it something that is possibly contaminated with a chemical of any sort? Okay, so these are some really basic guidelines that everyone should know, that yes, it is safe to use essential oils in your cat. You can see I'm actually acclimating a new cat into our household, and I have not applied anything topically to her because I don't know. She's a rescue and was in poor health when we got her, so we're rehabilitating her, but we're being very careful. I am diffusing essential oils in a large room. The window is always open so she has access to fresh air. It's a chemical-free environment. This is something else that we don't usually think about. What are we cleaning our floors with? What is in the kitty litter? What is in the water? Are we living in a city where there's chlorine in the water that our cat is drinking? Is this something that you need to look at when you're looking at what's happening with your animal and the health problems that you're looking at for essential oils? So I'm rotating through a few essential oils, and the cat has the freedom to come close to the diffuser, hide under the bed away from the diffuser. I have essential oils on my person. If she wants to cuddle, she's getting the aromatic effects of that. If she chooses not to, she can. So it's really important. Cats, unlike other animals, dogs and horses in particular, we need to listen to them as far as if they're wanting to get away, let them get away. That particular oil is not what they need. So if you're trying something because you've read somewhere that somebody said that this oil is good for your cat for this particular issue, make sure that you're not forcing it on your cat, because if they're scrambling to get away from you and hiding in the far corner of the room, it's not what they want, no matter what whoever said blah blah blah. It's really important to pay attention to your animal and do your own research. I have 2 veterinary animal desk references that I reference all the time. I talk to my vets all the time. They know what I'm doing about my animal's health. They know when I'm using my oils. I use an osteopathic vet. I use a homeopathic vet. Essential oils are one tool. They're a very important tool, and they can really help boost the health of our animals, but we really need to do our research and know what we're doing. We need to know that we're using pure therapeutic grade essential oils. We need to make sure that our cats are living in a chemical-free environment. What are we using to clean our floors? What are we using to freshen our air? What are we using, hair products? what are the chemicals that our cats are exposed to so that we can keep them safe, and know that cats of all breeds, all sizes, have this same deficiency in their livers, so they are unable to process chemicals, and that is what is shortening their lifespans. I'm here to help and answer any questions because this is a huge topic of conversations. This is my first YouTube video, so I'm not really sure about contact information, but I will be making sure that if you have questions and would like to ask me any questions about animals and oils, I will do my best to answer them. Have a great day and happy oiling.